channel. If you are new here, my name is Charles, and if you're struggling to lose weight on a plant-based diet, you can't figure out how to get consistent or know what to eat, then this is the channel for you. In this video, I'm going to be making up some components that I like to prep every week. Let's be honest, I don't actually do this every week, but when I do, it definitely helps my consistency. I'm going to be making some Buttercup bake, which I think you guys in the States call kobucha. I can never get it right. And this thing has been a bit of a weight loss secret for me. It's pretty low in calories, really filling, and especially if you're trying to lose like the last 10 pounds or tweak your diet a little bit to just reduce those calories a little bit more, this is amazing. I'm also going to be prepping some raw ingredients. I'm going to be making a bit of tofu, and then when I have all this, I can just easily throw together meals really quickly. I don't get bored of it because I can make it however I want. Let's get into it. My mammoth pile of pumpkin here, Buttercup, kobucha, whatever you want to call it, wherever you live in the world. And I just want to show you something really interesting with the calories in this, because you can eat so much food when you use low calorie density foods like kobucha, and if you compare that with how much you can eat of like high calorie dense food, this is the thing that really changed for me, where I started to realize I can just eat more, and I just started to make those choices myself without much effort, because it was like, I want to eat. So check this out. Amount of chocolate, like shockingly small. That's under 200 grams of chocolate. 140 grams of chocolate is the same amount of calories as over 2 kilos. That's 4 pounds of squash. And people say things like everything in moderation. It's like, heck, you eat this in moderation. This is the reason that people can't lose weight. And the thing is, you could be eating really clean all week. You could be doing everything right. You could be following like a low calorie number, get to the weekend and just decide that you're going to have a little bit of a cheat day, maybe not track that day, maybe just let loose. Imagine how quickly this adds up. You have an alcohol in there as well. People have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 calorie weekends with just a few extra treats. Go back to the week, eat super low calorie, and wonder why they're not losing weight. Your overall calories need to be in a calorie deficit. If they're not, because of these treats and these weekend bumps, then that's the reason that you're not losing. It's got nothing to do with like hormones or your age or anything like that. The life-changing mindset that you can take on when it comes to your weight loss journey is realizing that you're not special, that you are not the exception. I thought I was the exception, and it held me back for a decade. I thought that it couldn't be about calories, because that was way too simple. I'm just gonna leave this here. All right, let's carry on. Also, I really just better put this away, because I definitely will end up eating this all if it's here. I'm gonna put this away up high. So I'm gonna get saucy and make a marinade, and this was not invented by me, but it is my absolute favorite marinade ever, my go-to, and it was invented by Coach Cassie, who is a coach in Lean of Plants, and her story is amazing. You can check out the link if you want to listen to a podcast episode I did with her. She has lost now 50 pounds since joining Lean of Plants, and she helps me teach women how to do this in the program. Let's get into it. You can use this marinade for literally anything. I am loving it on Buttercup.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh yeah. First thing you want to do is put the oven on to about 200 degrees Celsius, and I like to use a fan forced oven to get that crispy. You can also do this in an air fryer, but I have no idea how to do that. So while the oven is on, I'm going to be cooking up some tofu, and I just always like to get really firm tofu because it cooks the best, and I found that cooking in the oven actually works the best because I don't have an air fryer like I said. And let's do it. For about 15 minutes on top of that while it's cooking away, so it's still got 15 minutes, and then I'm checking it after that. So now I'm going to make some multigrain rice, which is a really common dish in Korea where I lived for 9 months. Best 9 months of my life. Just kidding. Did love it though. And this is like a super easy way to eat more whole grains as well. So let's get into it. Nick, do you want to help me?
I will come.
Nick will help me because I have this thing where I just hate cooking rice. So Nick is always the one to cook rice. This is all our massive loads of different types of rice. So for this, you're gonna need some brown rice, black rice, some kind of barley, and regular old white rice. Preferably short grain. If you can't get short grain, get medium grain. You don't want to use long grain for this because it's a sticky-ish rice. Until it pretty much goes clear, eh?
Yeah, you want it clear.
And I mean the same for any kind of rice.
Not so much
brown rice. We don't really wash brown rice, and then to drain it really well, because otherwise it will interrupt with how much water you're putting on. Rinse rice. Yes, I warms. 2 cups of water in the instant pots. Okay, so we're just going to put it on to manual pressure, high for 18 minutes. Okay, so my tofu is done, and as you can see, it's not like super crispy, and I could probably turn it over, but I actually like it like this, and the crispier it becomes, the less volume it is, so the higher in calorie density. So I'm just going to keep it like this. We could also put it on grills about 20 minutes. And now I'm going to prep up some raw veggies so that I've just got these ready to go whenever I want to make like a component bowl, salad bowl, sushi bowl. You know, I love my sushi bowls. Let's do it. Don't tell me you're coming to eat my food.
Oh, I'm definitely coming to eat the food.
Oh, hell no. This is how it turned out. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. I'm trying to find a real crispy one. Look at that. Look at that. It's like burnt to perfection. Do you want the taste test? Nice burnt one. Good?
So good.
Next time you want to take chips to the movies or chocolate, take this instead. I was eating this in the movies the other day and it was amazing. If you're missing the crunch, the thinner you do it, the more crunch you're going to have. Leave the skin on, because otherwise you will not be able to pick this up. But that is good. That is so good. Tag me if you make this. Seriously, tag me on Instagram. This stuff is bomb. Now, and I'm just going to leave it there for 10 minutes and then, oh, it's 7 minutes, okay, nearly there, and then release the pressure and then get it out once it's released. Okay, this rice turned out perfect. Look at that. This is beautiful, perfect. Cooked rice. I'm shocked. I'm shook. I'm shook at how well it turned out. And the real ultimate test, in my mind, is can I pick this up with Korean chopsticks? Because this is why you want that sticky rice for things like rice bowls. Like, oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm dropping a bit, but this is the kind of rice that you could eat plain and you'd be stoked on life. This rice is so good. I feel like I'm back in Korea. Like, I don't often make rice this good. Turned out amazing. Time for the taste test. I'm very, very excited about this. And I have my fruit and lemon water. I feel like a proper Instagrammer with this. Look at it. Alright, let's get a bit of everything in here. A bit of tofu, a bit of carrot, lettuce, chili. Oh yeah, smell that rice on there. Look at that. Look at that bite. Heck yes, get into mama. It is good. It's such a good mix. Oh my gosh. You guys, you have to try this. The thing about this is I could make this with noodles. I could make this with baked sweet potato. I could leave out the rice. I could leave out the tofu. I could put in more veggies in there. I could do whatever I wanted. This would still taste epic. I love component bowls like this. Literally changed my life. And this is amazing. Yum! So here we go. All done. Look at all this stuff. I'm actually really proud, guys. I made a video and I did some meal prep, and I know this is going to make my week way easier. And you saw how much that I used up for that epic looking bowl. I could just do that again tomorrow, or I can do something completely different. Whatever I want. I also wanted to show you something that I did with the rice. So I've got this, like a single serving in a BPA free, microwave safe Snaplock bag. And I'm okay with doing this because Michael Greger from Nutrition Facts says there's no problem with using plastic as long as it's BPA free. That's good enough for me. So this is what I'm going to put into the freezer, and it's going to mean that whenever I want to quickly cook up a little bit of rice, got it ready. And I've also got enough left in here for a couple of meals, probably for tomorrow. So all these things that I've prepped up are things that I would be eating during my weight loss journey. The fact that I've lost 40 pounds eating this kind of food shows that you really can have a ton of variety. You don't have to cut out fats, you don't have to stop eating things like tofu and like salt and all that kind of stuff. The thing to remember is to lose weight you must be in a calorie deficit, and when you think about the comparison of how much Buttercup, kombucha, whatever it's called, you can eat compared to chocolate, this hopefully gives you an idea that when it comes to weight loss you want to be choosing those lower calorie density foods, and this is the secret to me losing 40 pounds. Getting consistent was another thing, but we won't get into that today. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm sharing stuff that I do, little tips and tricks for weight loss every single day. And if you like this video, then consider subscribing so you can see more next week. And if you're wondering how many calories should I be eating for weight loss, then check out this video next, which shows you exactly how many calories you need to eat to get into that weight loss zone. All right, this really is goodbye. See ya!